The Flash might go down in history as the most controversial superhero movie release ever, and that is all thanks to the distressing behavior of its lead star, Ezra Miller. The actor, who uses they/them pronouns, has failed to stay out of headlines thanks to their never-ending run-ins with the law. And the backlash to their appearance at the official film premiere this week suggests that fans are not ready to forgive and forget. Not only did the star walk on the red carpet and pose for pictures, they also gave a speech before the movie aired, much to the frustration of those who've been calling for a boycott of the movie in response to Ezra's troubling antics. Furious fans labeled Ezra an abuser and a predator who should no longer receive support from Hollywood, while others continued their call for the star to face consequences over their actions. In the past few years alone, Ezra appeared to be caught on video assaulting strangers, has been arrested for burglary, and has been accused of grooming a teenage fan. At the height of these scandals, the movie's release seemed less and less likely as calls for the film to be scrapped gained momentum. With much of the film already completed by the time the most troubling allegations came to light, Warner Brothers held a crisis meeting with the actor in August last year to try and salvage the situation. Afterwards, Ezra revealed they were undergoing treatment for complex mental health issues, and planned reshoots went ahead as scheduled. At a time when producers want all focus to be on the film's rave reviews and highly anticipated performances, conversation surrounding the film has been far less forgiving. So here's everything you need to know about Ezra Miller's troubling behavior and how it might impact the success of the $220 million film. The Flash fans had been excited to see Ezra return to the role after their appearances in 2016's Batman vs Superman and 2017's Justice League. It was originally due for release in 2018, but a number of issues caused massive delays in production. By the time the pandemic put another pause on the film's release, many began to fear the worst for the project. It was during this time that the first concerning video of Ezra began to circulate online. The clip appeared to show the actor choke a woman at a bar in Iceland. However, the incident didn't result in any charges, and the star has never discussed it. At the start of 2022, Ezra raised eyebrows after posting a now-deleted Instagram video in which they appeared to issue a death threat to members of the KKK. Then in March, they were arrested and charged with disorderly conduct and harassment in Hawaii. They had reportedly been yelling at a woman who was singing karaoke before they lunged at another man who was playing darts. Ezra posted a $500 bail before charges were eventually dropped. That same month, a married couple took out a temporary restraining order against the actor after the star allegedly burst into their home and stole some of the couple's belongings. However, the case was eventually dismissed by a judge at the couple's request. Just weeks later, the actor was arrested for a second time in Hawaii, this time for second-degree assault after throwing a chair which hit a woman on her forehead. Ezra was released without being charged. There was further uproar at the start of June last year when the parents of an 18-year-old fan said their child had run away from home to live with Ezra. Her concerned parents accused the actor of grooming their child from the age of 12. They alleged that Ezra also showcased cult-like and manipulative, controlling behavior with their child. However, the teen firmly denied her parents' claims and stated that Ezra had only provided loving support and invaluable protection. Her family still lodged a protection order against the actor on behalf of the child, but it was eventually withdrawn. Later that month, it was also claimed by Rolling Stone that the star was hosting a woman and her young children in their home, where guns and loose bullets were all over the home. In August, Vermont State Police tried to serve an emergency care order to the woman, requiring the removal of the children from her care and Ezra's home. But the actor told them the family left 2 months prior and had not returned. No charges have been filed against Ezra. The actor was then charged over the alleged robbery of a home in Vermont, where they were said to have stolen several bottles of alcohol. The actor ended up pleading guilty to trespassing in a deal which saw the charge dropped. It also saw Ezra agree to undergo random drug tests and continued mental health treatment. August 2022 saw Ezra's reps issue a statement on their behalf, which said the star had recently gone through a time of intense crisis and was undergoing treatment for complex mental health issues. They apologized for their alarming behavior and promised to do the necessary work to get back to a healthy and safe stage in their life. It wasn't enough to stop calls for the film to be canned, particularly in light of Warner Brothers' decision to scrap the controversy-free Batgirl movie last year. Reaction has continued to remain mixed online, with Ezra's return to the spotlight at the premiere proving that the star still has a long way to go before public opinion will ever turn back in their favor. As The Flash finally makes its way to the big screen, all eyes will be on how it manages to perform in the box office amid the ongoing backlash. Will audiences be able to forgive and forget in order to appreciate DC's big budget offering? Warner Brothers certainly are hoping so. In fact, the film's director has made it clear he has no plans to recast Ezra if a sequel movie gets made. While movie critics have had nothing but praise for the film, time will tell if fans can zip past Ezra's bad behavior and enjoy the work separate from their many, many scandals.